Tonight, on a special edition of the Pioneer Sideline, we're outside of PNC Park giving you a Pirates playoff special preview. Myself, alongside me, will be Kelsie Metzger. We'll break down the Clint era, the 2013 regular season, and we'll have interviews from Courtney Joden from fans on their way of the game. Then we'll finish up by doing a preview of the game of the Reds and Pirates. All that and more next on the Pioneer Sideline. Welcome to the Pioneer Sideline on, once again, another special edition of the Pirates playoff preview. I'm Chris Hoffman, alongside me, Kelsie Metzger. Kelsie, the Pirates have been just about irrelevant for the last 20 years of baseball, finally hosting a home playoff game tonight.
Well, it's been in the making for the past 20 years, guys, and you can see all of these Pirates fans coming down here tonight, and I think they are so excited to see their first playoff game in 21 years. It's going to be a great night, I think.
It's going to be a real big night for the city of Pittsburgh, but it all starts from the top. Clint came in the 2011 season, and he's really done a great job. Only in his third year, he's taken his team from being the bottom of the barrel to one of the contenders right now in this playoff race.
Exactly. You look at where they were 3 years ago, where they were 10 years ago, where they were 15 years ago. They have been the bottom of the barrel for the last 20 years. You look at the work that Clint has done, and it's just amazing. He uses such a small market team, a small budget team. You know, compared to the larger markets, the Pirates are on a smaller budget, and he made it work. And you see us here in the playoffs tonight, and, you know, good for him.
And a large part of that is when Clint got hired, I believed he was perfect for the job myself, because he took a team in the Colorado Rockies, he took them from nothing and took them to the World Series. So Clint knows how to do something with nothing, and he's done it with the Pirates. In the first season, they were 4 games over 500 at the All-Star break. Then they fell apart, and same thing with last year in the 2012 season. They got themselves 15-plus games over 500, then they collapsed. This year, they finally turned the corner during the playoffs, but now let's look at his first season here, Kelsie. He comes in, he really sent a message early to this team, and they came out in that first half and really succeeded before collapsing in the second half.
Yeah, I think, you know, the Pirates fans have been excited the past couple of seasons because you saw Clint come in here and make this team, and you saw them the first half of the season. Everyone was like, oh my goodness, I think they can do it. I think they can be above 500. And then you saw the collapse, and you saw that for the past 2 years.
And then, like you said, last year, more the same. They got their heads on straight. They were 15 games over 500, Kelsie. A real heartbreaker to Pittsburgh fans. How much did it mean for this team to really rebound into the 2013 season?
I think it was huge for this team. 15 games above 500, and then August was basically a collapse month last year. It did them in, and I think that's what they really needed this year. They needed to make this year, you know, you can't go 3 years in a row and saying, I'm going to play a half of a season. It doesn't work, and you put the fans through so much the past 20 years that I really think they needed to come through this year to make themselves known, make themselves serious, and say, hey, we're here, and we're here to stay, and this is our new manager and his era and what he's brought to us.
And the Pirates, they went out and got veterans last year, getting A.J. Burnett. I think that was a big acquisition there for the Pirates. He's really been a great guy for this pitching staff.
I think A.J. Burnett has been huge. You know, he said earlier this year that it's no longer about his numbers in his career and at the point that he's in his career. It's all about what he can do for the team. And I think that's great to have that veteran leadership here and to show that, you know, he doesn't care about his statistics or his numbers. He cares about the team and ultimately where the team ends up at the end of the season.
And then you see that's really helping out these young pitchers. We saw several players have career years. Pedro Alvarez this year was really on top of his game. We're going to talk about more about that in our next segment as we finish up here. Kelsie, what do you really see coming out of this Pirates? You see Clint third year. Give him a letter grade on how he's done through his first 3 years.
Oh, well, I definitely have to give him, I'm going to give him an A. I'm a Pirates supporter. He turned this team from the bottom to the top, and I think he's done a great job in the matter of 3 years.
Kelsie, we're going to keep it right here. We'll be right back after a little break. We'll be taking down the 2013 season when we come back on the Pioneer Sideline of our Pirate Playoff Preview Special.